Hey y'all, hey. Let's get right into the message. I ask that the message get to the intended listener. Take what resonates, leave what don't. It's a general message. Yesterday I did a reading over two TikTokers. So I am open for you to leave comments to let me know if it's so for instance, let's say Terry or Sherry. If your name is Terry or Sherry, or this is just an example, just write down in my comment any question you have. So if you like, hey, I want to know if this, I want to know if that, and I'll start doing readings like that. Also, you just kind of probably have to subscribe so you can catch it. But if you comment your question in the comments, then I'll do the reading publicly, but I won't use your name. So just put the what messages you wanna, what questions you have in the comments. All right, let's get right into it. Spirit, I ask that you give me clear and honest messages for the collective. Oops, my hand is a little stiff. Oh, these babies don't want to come out. What's going on? Okay. So I have guardian angel, manifestation, and power and intent. And at the bottom I have do the work. Do the work. So look, I am a coffee drinker, iced coffee drinker, and I got these little cups to start making my iced coffee. And excuse me, my noses, my allergies are bad. To do my oh, and this one came out, transformation. I'm sorry. But no, I had got this to start making my coffee, and this to save so much more money. And when I tell you I want to drink one all day, I do it just once in the morning, like I would if I went to a coffee's place. But I love making my own coffee because I can kind of control how much sugar and things like that I put in there. Spirit is saying that for one, your angels are around you. You do have the power to manifest whatever it is to transform your life. But you do have to do the work. You do have to, like you can't say, oh, I want to, be a doctor, but you're not applying to any schools. Oh, I want to, go to get my CDL, but you're afraid of trucks. You'll have to do the work. You'll have to get past those fears. But you do have, it's like something is in arm's reach. Something that you're wanting is in arm's reach. And the intentions behind it is good. And that's what matters the most. That you're not trying to do it behind evil intent, that you're not. I see someone who's trying to do something to not only help themselves, but help the ones around them. Excuse me, I wish I could mute this whenever I blow my nose. I'm so sorry. Well, my apologies. I don't like the word, I'm not going to say I don't like the word sorry, but I remember like 10 years ago, I had said sorry to someone, and they were like, yeah, don't say that, because if you say sorry, that means you're a sorry MFer. And it just stuck with me. So I be trying to tell my kids, like, can you just not say sorry? Just be like, oh, I apologize. Because if you keep saying sorry, it does make you a sorry MFer. And then it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, I don't really like the MFer word, because if you go deep down the rabbit hole into history about what MFer mean, it's just so degrading. But anyway, your angels are around you. I'm seeing you're seeing constant like numbers, maybe smells, maybe dragonflies, bees. I'm seeing butterflies, ladybugs, a lot of outside insects. I'm seeing the color green. I'm seeing the color red, yellow, orange. I'm seeing 999, 111, 888, which is a money number. Seeing initials A, P, K, L, M, O, Z. So I don't know if any of those letters, numbers, colors, or insects resonate with you, but there's other ways to manifest. It's not just through sitting still with meditation. There's so many other ways to manifest. So I would highly suggest. Now, I don't know, for a lot of my listeners, I know that they're in the same community that I am, unless they just like to hear my voice, which is nice too. But they do have like facilities and stores around that do kind of help you open up your, align you with, your path. You just got to do the work. You just got to do the research. It's resources out here. And I just went outside to water the garden, so my allergies are super bad. And they haven't always been like that when I water the garden, but that's a whole nother. But yeah, your angels are around. They are trying to guide you. Sometimes you're like hesitant on things, but it's saying go ahead and do it. You're where you need to be. And once you do this manifestation, like once you do this work, you'll transform into what you need to transform into. You'll have the power. You do have the intentions. So it's not like you're like, people be like dry doing this. It's not like you're dry. You're not. Don't think that your words and your manifestations and the things you write down, don't think it's going unnoticed, because it's not. And I'm the one to tell you, how do you say it? Like my mouth, which a lot of people's is, everybody, but if you're in tune, if my mouth is a weapon. It could be a curse and it could be a blessing. And I remember, like, before I moved where I moved, I remember saying, because I was used to like living in just regular, and it's like I kind of not even regret it, but it's just like I appreciate now living in the more like already built communities versus like a new community, because I was like, I wonder what it's like to live in it. And like 2 years after me saying that, boom, I end up living in a new built community. And then I'm just like, yeah, no. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I'm gonna just be real honest. Based off of me being in a new build, I would take a 1905 house and rebuild and add on. These new builds are my apologies. These new builds are so just, I'm thankful, don't get me wrong, but it is just so sensitive. I feel like new builds are not for lived in families. It's for like maybe older people who are barely at home. And when I say older, I meant like 30 and up. And I didn't say old, I said older. And yes, I'm considered older as well. But I think it's people without children, or, I'm not going to say older children, because no, some older children are very clumsy as well. So I feel like the new builds are more for like people that's a single family. Just put it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick little love reading. But that is what Spirit is saying. And if you're trying to manifest a relationship, do the work. There is work that needs to be done. Like, we want to always get to the finish line when we haven't even started. Like, we want to go, it's like, here's the start line, and then that's the finish line, right? Let's say right here. And it's like, we want to go around it. We don't even, or we want to jump over it. We don't want to go through it. We kind of want to go around to the finish. And you can't do that. But whatever you're wanting is super, super close. And if it is a relationship, It might be someone that you least expect. You know, don't go off of looks so much. Don't go off of, you know, what a person have, because looks can change. Car accidents happen, diseases happen, burns happen, accidents happen, and it could change a person's physical, you know. And if you were with this person because they this and now they have to cut all their hair off, then what it say? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type. What did I just say? It's not gonna be the person that you know wanting. That's just the. It's like our soul is so lustful over the flesh. Like it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be somebody that you least expect. It's gonna be somebody that is not your, I'm gonna say, not your physical type. It's not gonna be what you want, but it's definitely gonna be what you need. And the longer you do it, you know, the longer you do it, the longer you date that person, the more you'll see like, oh shit, I really got a connection with them. Like I really got a connection with them. I have new love, romantic feelings, and unrequited love. So, not sure if you have like a decision, the clock 11:11. Not sure if you have a decision between two people. I see a new love and I see unrequited. I see someone who may be trying to come in and someone that you're stuck on because you wanting what you want. But this is what you need right here. And it's like your feelings are worth exploring. Your feelings are real, you know. Just because they don't look how you want them to look or talk like you want them to talk or got the social media presence, because everybody's so connected to social media and what their expectations is crazy, and we do have deception. So someone is lying, and it could be the person that has the unrequited love. So again, somebody is lying, and it could be the person that you want in the flesh, or you could be lying to yourself. It's just like, dang, you know, I really like this person, but they don't have what I want. You know, they're not tall enough, they're not light enough, they're not dark enough, they don't have, you know, they're not making, they only making, you know, 80,000. I want 100,000 a year. They, you know, they got their high school diploma, but I got my master's and my associates, and that is so it's okay to, I'm not gonna say date down, because I wouldn't say that, but it's okay to not to be with someone who don't have all the things you have. That's why you put it together and create something. You don't, you don't, and this is what I would tell. This is what I would tell my. This is what I would tell my daughter. No, that's for another. Because I know how my mind get off track, so I'm not even gonna say that. But don't worry about what a person look like. Yes, you want to be physically attracted to them, but you don't want to lust over them. You don't want the man or the woman that everybody's liking and they, you know, constantly got their phone up to their face and posting on social media and they hurry up and take pictures of you because they want that validation. You don't want that. You want someone like this person. You want somebody who's, you know, I'm not gonna say they kneeling down, but you know, it's like the angels are around her. As you can see, it said your guardian angels are here, and she looks very, you know, he's been a gentleman. You know, he's been a gentleman. And then with this one right here, it's so funny because these are, I want to say they're angels also, but what's funny is she looks very sad, and these are other women. That's what I'm getting. There are other women involved. Like, you're like the main maybe woman, but there is other women involved. You're not the only man. You're not the only woman. And like I said, it don't have to be man or, you know, strictly man or strictly woman. Just take it how it resonates. But see, with this one too, there's a false person. There's somebody's faking it till they make it. Like, they know to keep. See, when you're lusting over somebody, the person that's not for you know how to keep you around because they know you're lusting. Regardless, man or woman, we are very intelligent human beings. And you know how people compliment, oh, that dog's so smart, oh, that cat's so smart, oh, that bird. We're just equally as smart. You just got to use your instincts. Dogs, cats, and birds don't have social media, so they naturally know, you know, they learn their instincts and learn how to use them and things like that. We lose touch of that because we're so focused on the flesh. But you do have this new love either coming in or already have came in that, again, it may not be what you wanted. Keep in mind, it may not be the type of person that you know, is used to being with, but it's the person that you need. Like, don't get caught up in that. Trust me, coming from experience, do not get caught up in what a person look like, or what it feels like. And for my adults, you know what I know when I say what it feel like, because sometimes that can be bad too. I'm not talking about length and width. I'm just talking about when a person is inside of you or on you, you have this, like, you already lusting over them, so now your mind is your mind is causing you to believe and think like this is it, this is the one. And the devil does that. You know what I mean? The devil will do that. It will steer you off of your path, just because the devil knows. When I say the devil, I don't mean the red man with horns. I meant that type of energy, the bad energy. It knows, the sinful energy, the lustful energy. It knows what you want and what you like, so it will play on that. So yeah, go ahead and do the work so you can get what you need. Your person is right. Your person is like, if they not in your life already, they like right there. You just gotta just get past the looks, get past the social media presence, get past the wanting this and want that. And it don't matter if they got a beat up car, you got a nice car. Hey, teach them your ways on how you got a nice car. If you built your credit, teach them how to build their credit so they can do it. And honestly, some people don't give a damn about having a nice car. Like myself. Hey, if it's paid off, I got a bucket on wheels. I'm fine with that. I do not like all the extra debt, all the extra bills, and no. So that is all I have. Bye.